Today, I'm going to be telling you a mythical story about a Roman god named Janus. The Latin version of his name is pronounced Janus. There were two young men, twins they were. Their names were Ak and Nok. They were raised as orphans, not very educated, just enough to get them by. But these twins were brilliant when it came to street smarts. That's right. You see, they excelled at this one thing, and that one thing was scamming. They scammed everybody. They didn't care who it was, from little children to the elderly people, from taking candy canes to taking walking canes. They didn't care. You see, they had a motto. It was, the strong survives. Until one day, the town revolted against them. That's right, the town had enough of their scamming. They came up to them and says, "We reject you." So Ak and Nok were socially rejected. Well, Ak had a great idea. Well, he was the older of the two brothers. So he said, "Brother, I got an idea. Let us go into another land, far away, a land that flows riches and powers, and we can scam the affluent." What do you think, brother? Nok says, "That sounds good. Where's this place? What is it called?" "It is the land of Rome." "Yes, brother, let's do it. Let's go Rome to Rome." So the next day, they went. Now, they embarked on the journey, and along this journey, they were going to cross many different towns. And see, there's a saying amongst the people, the closer you get to Rome. And that saying is, "Tell me who your God is, and I will tell you what kind of person you are." So, as they entered one of these towns, the townspeople came up and said, "Tell us, who is your God?" Ak and Nok, they said nothing, because they weren't religious either. They looked at each other, shrugged their shoulders, but at that point, they knew that they had to come up with a master plan. A master plan that would enable them to be infused with the cultural society of Rome, so they may scam the people. But then Ak, again, he says, "Hold on, brother, my lucky coin, right here, brother. Look at this right here. This is a Roman ass." "A Roman ass? What's a Roman ass?" "Well, you see, brother, this is one of the first minted coins of Rome. And they called it an ass, but that's not the point. This is the point. You see this picture right here? The face of the two faces feet, the face in either direction? This is the Roman god. This is the god? We have a god? What's his name?" "His name, I know this. Yabba dabba banana. Janus! Janus is his name! Janus! Yes, we have a god, it's Janus!" So, they marched into the next town. Bold, head up high, shoulders back, and they marched right into that town. And as the crowd approached them again, they said, "Tell us, who is your god?" And as Ak started to open his mouth to give him a semi-intelligent answer, here comes Nok. "We have our god. He is Janus, the ass god." The town people looked at them, stranger than strange, as Nok walked off, proud of his answer. But Ak walked off, head down, shaking his head, saying, "Something's wrong with this kid." But they continued on their journey. And they approached this dimly lit path. You see, it was sunset, and the sun was providing all these silhouettes. But suddenly, in the midst of the path, there was this huge silhouette. It was scary. It was dangerous. They didn't know what it was, so they stood there, trembling in fear. And then out of the silhouette came a stretched forth arm with this finger that was strong and says, "I am God." The god you perpetrate to follow, Janus. You mean Janus? I am Janus. Janus? How dare you with your insolence? I am Janus, the god of beginnings, the god of transitions. In that case, can you begin to shut up so we can transition out of this conversation? How dare you with your insolence? Feel my wrath. Oh, Your Honor, Highness, hold on, this guy, he's not all there. We're just on our way right now to Rome to do some scamming stuff. Rome? Scamming? Forbidden. What do you mean forbidden? This is how we make a living. This is how we eat. We have to scam. You do not have to scam. What do you know about us? Us living and eating, Mr. High Horse Highness. You can't do what we do without scamming? Yes, I can. Prove it then. I will. Under one circumstance. You see, there's a regulatory division up here. I can't really leave my throne for a long period of time. So you have to come up with some kind of thing so they won't catch me, you know? Well, we can help you with that. Hold on. How are they going to believe that we are you? Well, you see, my scepter here, it's the brightest one up there. They can't even really know who I am because they can't see me. So as long as you hold my scepter, they'll think you are me. So that's exactly what happened. They all went up into the sky. They shook on it, and they made that deal. But they said, I am the God. And if I do this, then you will stop scamming. They said, fine. If we do this, and if you fail, and we get to scam anybody we want to scam. The richest, the unscammable. We want to scam everybody and be successful. Very well. So then, Janus came down into human form. You see, he lived amongst the people. He did good deeds, he did good work. And he made an honest living. He worked by the sweat of his brows. And he did it. And then he is ready. He comes back and says, okay, invoke me back up there with my scepter. I have done what I have wanted to complete to prove you that it can be done. Knock. 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 Who is it? We can hear you. There's a bit of a distance barrier going on. We'll talk to you later. I can't believe it. Liars! You gave me your word. He's got to be kidding me. Hey, Janus, just in case you didn't get the memo, we're scammers. That's what we do. So, Janus went walking on his way, depressed, head down, very low. He knew that he ultimately got scammed. And as he walked back into the town, amongst the town people, there was one sympathetic person that saw his countenance and approached him and said, are you okay? What's your name? And Janus lifted up his heavy head and looked at the person and said, apparently I'm Janus, the god of asses.